Welcome to 10 Days of Empowered Eating. As we kick off 2023, we are building our skills strong to stand on this empowered eating platform. I know, fear of failure is so real, friend, and trusting the process, it just does not come easy. Combine that with all the sparkling new diets that make their way to our socials and the headlines. It's confusing and totally overwhelming. I am so glad you're here. I'm Jess, dietitian, wifey, boy mom, and total science and nutrition research junkie. I ask a lot of my body. I don't have the option to mistreat it, either mentally by beating it up, telling it should look a certain way, or physically by not fueling it right. I want to invite you into the Empowered Eating Club, where we make values-based and faith-led health goals and create a partnership with food that pairs biofeedback, which is really just a fancy word for how your body responds to the food you eat, and nutrition science. We pull all of these together, and I know that these three things are the formula for you and your breakthrough year. I am so excited to cheer you on as you make 2023 the year you make the impossible happen. For more support, check out my resources at jessbrownrd.com, or better yet, join me in Next Level Nutrition. We are kicking off our next group coaching mastermind the third week of January. Details can be found at jessbrownrd.com/next level nutrition. As for today, I'm so glad you're here, and I pray this tip helps you say no to the lies that are thrown your way, and yes to the awesome that you are. Grab your coffee, pop in your AirPods, and let's grow together with today's empowered eating tip. Hey friends, welcome to day 4. Today's tip is how to set values-based, faith-led health goals, and we are moving right along in the empowered eating model. The first couple days, we really worked on looking at our values in day 1, and then the next few days, we really looked at body image and self-care and how we can be nicer to ourselves. Well, today we're talking about building on those values and setting specific goals that are really based and rooted in what we value most in this world and led by our faith. So how we're going to do this is breaking it down into 4 parts. So by the end of today, and your mission for today is to set these goals, but we're going to break it down. All right, you ready? The first part of this is actually setting a SMART goal. Now, many of you have likely heard of a SMART goal. Guys, this isn't new or sparkly, but you know what? They work. And they work because they check all the boxes to take our dream and turn it into action. So for those of you that know what a SMART goal is, this will be a refresh. For those of you that don't, let me tell you. SMART actually stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, and I say relatable to your values, and time-oriented. And so what this means is instead of saying, like, I want to eat healthier, I mean, that's an idea, that's a general direction. We would want to set a SMART goal. So that might look like, I will eat 5 servings of fruits and veggies 6 days per week by adding color to every meal and snack and planning my meals over the next 2 weeks. So we made it very specific. It's measurable. Like, I'm trying to hit 5 servings of fruits and veggies 6 days a week. Do I think that's attainable? Yeah, I think it's attainable. Does it relate to my values? Yes. More fruits and veggies means more energy, and I need lots of energy to live out my values. And I'm doing it over a 2-week period. So setting a SMART goal is taking that idea and turning it into action-oriented steps so we know exactly what we're doing. So that's going to be number 1. The second part of setting values-based, faith-led health goals is accountability. Friends, we all need an accountability buddy in this process. So what family member, what friend, what coach do you have that is going to help hold you accountable to this? If this is something you need, I would love to be that person in your corner. Y'all know we have Next Level Nutrition coming up, which will be our 10-week live group coaching mastermind. So that's coming up. Or we could always meet one-on-one. But either way, accountability is so important. And the research actually shows that when you have some form of accountability in any way, shape, or form, it increases your likelihood of completing that goal up to 90%. That's good odds. I want that. So who is your accountability buddy? Number 3 in this process is talk about the work, not the goal. This is really interesting. So research actually shows that telling people your goal decreases the likelihood that you will do it. Because talking about the goal gives you a sense of accomplishment, like the work is already done, when in reality there is so much work to be done. This makes a lot of sense to me. There is that high we can get when we start talking about what we want to achieve and what we're doing. And again, it almost makes us feel like it's done. But when we get down to it, the work is there and the work is hard. And in order to accomplish those goals, we need to be able to show up and do the hard work. So talk about the work, not the goal. And the fourth and most crucial part in creating a values-based, faith-led health goal is that you have to have faith as a part of your journey. Friends, there is no deadline or failure. Rather, we have faith that God has us right where He wants us, and He will get us to where we need to be in the right time. You know, I have some specific goals and things that I am working on, and while I'm going to show up, I'm going to set my SMART goals, I'm going to have accountability, I'm going to do everything I can to work towards those goals. But as for the rest, that's up to God, and that's where I can rest assured and be at peace with this process. I can trust the process because I know I'm doing all I can and the rest is in His hands. And that's all I can do. And I can lean into that faith so I can trust the process. So my question for you today is, what is your SMART goal? Who is your accountability buddy? And where can you lean into your faith along the way? I will see you tomorrow for day 5 on this 10 Days to Empowered Eating mini-series. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope it strengthened your food journey and empowered you to live boldly in your body. Real quick, sister, before you go, if you liked today's episode, the best way you can thank me is head on over to iTunes, Fuel Her Awesome Podcast, leave a review and subscribe. Then take a screenshot and share it on your social media. Don't forget to tag me at Jess Brown RD. And if you're looking for more resources, be sure to check out my website, jessbrownrd.com. I've got info on my e-course, Fuel Her Awesome Food Foundations, my 10-step ebook on how to beat body bullying, and so much more. I cannot wait to chat with you babes again. Until next time, cheers and happy eating.